192 miles separates Breeze Mater Dei and Macomb High School. And the Bombers make the 3-hour, 20-minute trek down south to face the Knights of Breeze Mater Dei. Welcome to Friday Night Lights, everybody. So happy to have you along with us as the Bombers make the lengthy drive to Southern Illinois tonight to face the 1-3 Breeze Mater Dei Knights. So happy to have you along with us here, live from Breeze, Illinois, and Mater Dei High School, as the Bombers prepare to do battle here, non-conference. Their one game they have to pick up. It's a non-conference one here with Mater Dei tonight. Beautiful weather tonight. We're going to have a lot to break down in the next half hour leading up to kickoff at the top of the hour. We'll talk to head coach Tanner Horl and break this one down. This is the McDonough District Hospital pregame show. You have entered Friday Night Lights on the Bombers Sports Network. A lot to talk about in the next half hour. We'll break it down all next. This is the McDonough District Hospital pregame show from Learfield.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Friday Night Lights here in Breeze, Illinois. The Bombers and the Mater Dei Knights set to do battle here in just about a half an hour. Glad to have you along with us tonight. Justice Keene, glad to be with you here from Mater Dei in Breeze, Illinois. The 192-mile drive for the Bombers, and they are 4-0 coming into tonight's battle. And a big one on hand tonight. These next 2 weeks will be pivotal, and I know Tanner Horl will talk about that, I'm sure, in his pregame interview with us. Big opportunities over the next 2 weeks, of course, tonight with Mater Dei, and next week at homecoming with the Farmington Farmers, a team that Macomb wants to take down every single year. Macomb has picked up Breeze Mater Dei for the last 2 years on their schedule. It started in 2023 with when the Bombers the pickup game began in the middle of the large conference, the Lincoln Land, where every team in the conference has to pick up one. Mater Dei 2023. They came down here 2 seasons ago and lost by 20, 38-18. Then on September 22nd, 2023. And then last year, the Bombers hosted Mater Dei for their homecoming, which translated to a 29-20 win. So a tight win last year, but Mater Dei looking for a little bit of revenge tonight as the Bombers make the trek back down here and try to pick up a win once again tonight. About 31 minutes away from the opening kickoff. The Bombers a big one on hand tonight. And Mater Dei looking for their not only a big win here tonight to try to get their second win of the season, but their first home win of the year. Breeze Mater Dei has started the first 4 on the road tonight. And a little bit interesting, kind of like Macomb, just that wacky opening schedule. Macomb only 1 home game in the first 5, and Breeze Mater Dei, this is their first home game in the first 5 as well. So Breeze Mater Dei trying to start their home opener on the victory side tonight. So we'll see how Mater Dei reacts to the home opener. But a team kind of in rebuilding the last couple of years. 2024, a 3-6 campaign. But the year before that, a playoff year, 8-4 in 2023. They qualified for the 2A playoffs, and 4-5 in 2022. So the last 3 years kind of up and down there. But a really good 2023 campaign. That the last time Macomb came down here, and Breeze Mater Dei took care of business again, winning that one by 20. So it'll be interesting to see how the Knights react tonight, and a big opportunity to start your home campaign with a victory here in just about 30 minutes. Mater Dei coming off a win last week against Harrisburg, a 30-point win, 30-plus, 52-21. And big one last week to get the first win in the win column. And, of course, every team around the state, we're kind of starting to look at those playoff numbers. Everybody wants to get to that 5-4 record if you want to be on the bubble, but Macomb really wanting to get up there 7, 8, maybe even 9. Not trying to get ahead of ourselves, but everybody wants to keep climbing the leaderboards and trying to maybe even host a playoff game come November. So we'll see how it all shakes out. About 29 minutes away from the opening kick. We'll come back and talk more, and then we'll have head coach Tanner Horl join us on our pregame show from Breeze, Illinois. Take a break. This is the McDonough District Hospital pregame show from Learfield.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, X-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Thanks for being with us. Friday Night Lights here in Breeze, Illinois. Let us know where you're tuning in from tonight. Bomber roll call. Viewers in Perry, Georgia, Quincy, Illinois, Macomb, Illinois, Orlando, Florida, Wyoming. Viewers also with us in Texas. So good to have all those viewers with us. Also Fort Worth, Texas tonight. And that's our good friend Jude Kaya down there in Texas. Longtime Macomb Bomber and, of course, Western Illinois Fighting Leatherneck. Good to have him with us tonight. Macomb, Illinois. A lot of viewers from Macomb, and a lot of viewers watching tonight also at Sports Corner at 124 as we get later into the evening, of course. And I know that they will be streaming the game up there tonight in Macomb for the fans that did not make the trek down here. Lengthy trip. Macomb coming off a nice win last week. We saw a lot on the offensive end, a high-scoring game for the Bombers, putting up 42 points in a win over Bureau Valley, 42-16. We saw the reserves come in at the second half of the game. And but the Bombers put together a really good campaign last week, and it was really great to see the Bombers be able to put those 4 quarters together and just keep the foot on the gas pedal. And we're going to talk a lot about that tonight. The big key tonight will be keeping the foot on the gas pedal. It's 4 quarters. You can't let up. And the Bombers have to start out strong, and they look to do that again tonight here in Breeze. Couple of numbers to throw at you. Of course, the touchdowns on the year, Drake May with 9, Kyler Norton 3, and Drew Watson's got 3. But if you look to last week, Caden Up goes 9 of 13 for 268 yards with 4 touchdowns in there. Drew Watson goes for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns. Drake May adds 2 touchdowns and 101 rushing yards. That's 384 yards in 25 offensive plays. So, you know, the Bombers can make things happen very quickly. Not afraid to get points on the board, and they're fun to watch. They're going to need a good one tonight in order to put the Mater Dei Knights away in the home opener here for the Knights. 19 minutes away from the opening kickoff here in Breeze, Illinois. So happy to have you along with us. Non-conference competition here tonight. Macomb out of the Lincoln Land Large Conference, Lincoln Prairie Land. Breeze Mater Dei is not associated in a conference. They play teams all around the state. You look at what they played. Columbia, a 1-point loss in week 1, 23-22. Breeze Central, a top-rated team in Class 4A in week 2. They lost 46-0. And then Effingham in week 3, a loss there 24-14 by 10. And then a big win last week over Harrisburg, 52-21 to get that first win of the season. Mater Dei in search of that second one tonight as they want to get to that 5 wins and make the playoffs for the first time since 2023. We will take another short break here on the MDH pregame show. When we return, we will have head coach Tanner Horl join us, and we'll be getting set for kickoff shortly after that. We'll take a break, and we will pause after these messages, and Tanner Horl joins us next on the McDonough District Hospital pregame show.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Back on our pregame show, our coach's thoughts presented by McDonough District Hospital. It's week 5 of the IHSA football season, and it brings us to Breeze Mater Dei, 200-mile trip. And Coach, this has been certainly a trip that you guys have been awaiting all season long, and a good test ahead.
Yeah, it's a good chance to play somebody different, one from a different part of the state. Kind of similar to what you might see in the playoffs. So it'll be good to get down there and get going.
Kind of talk a little bit about, this being a long trip, something we haven't seen this decade. Of course, back when you were on coordinating staff, we saw this about every other week. Do you treat this like a playoff game?
A little bit. Obviously, the preparation's the same as any other week. But just like we did a couple years ago, we're going to stop halfway and do a little walkthrough in a parking lot and let the kids stretch out a little bit. And then when it's 7 o'clock, it's a great football game.
Looking at Breeze Mater Dei, what have you seen from them thus far? Strength, weaknesses, etc.
They've played a really strong schedule. So they're 1-3, but their 3 losses are just some really good football teams. They do a lot of schematically. They do a lot of different things that we haven't seen yet. Bring some more pressure than we've seen. Twist a little bit up front between their D tackles and D ends. Offensively, they do a good job of scheming people open with some crossing routes and some motions. Their quarterback's a tough kid. He's taking some hits, but he runs the ball hard. So we're gonna have to be ready to try to win at all 3 phases of football tonight.
A younger quarterback, sophomore for them. How do you guys stop him tonight, and what do you have to do to put him away?
Yeah, I think it all starts up front and winning the battle in the trenches, and allowing our linebackers to kind of run free and get some pressure on him, and hopefully he makes some ill-advised throws and let our DBs do what they do best. But he's a tough kid. He's throwing the ball really well. The receivers are fast and athletic, so it's definitely going to be a challenge.
Through 4 weeks, we've seen a lot on the offensive end. What have you seen clicking so far through these first four games?
I think the O-line's done a tremendous job so far. They've won the battle up front. Most games we've been able to run the football. I think we've gone over 100 yards all 4 weeks now, and a couple times over 200 yards. So if we're able to run the football, then that sets up our pass game and allows Drew and Kyler and Carter and Nolan to get loose a little bit. So it all starts up front and being able to run the football.
This is one of those one pickup games that everybody in the conference has to decide who they're going to play. When you're looking at how to fill that gap in the schedule, how do you
what do you consider and what do you look at to try to fill that game?
Well, when you get the Week 5 opening, you don't have a whole lot of choices because a lot of teams are in their conference schedule now. But we had a couple different teams that showed up, but we're going to challenge ourselves and play someone that's been a playoff team in the past, and they've won state championships. So it's a good test to kind of get out of conference and see where you're at. You're just trying to find someone to play and someone that's similar size and similar abilities. So I think this is a great matchup.
Breeze Mater Dei, a team we're going to see a lot of passing out of. Switching gears to the defensive end, how do we prepare our defensive backs to make some stops?
Yeah, I think luckily we also throw the ball quite a bit in practice and sometimes in games, depending on what we're getting from the defense. So our guys have kind of grown up defending the pass in practice. So that helps a lot. But it's setting the tone up front, getting pressure on the quarterback, and then making him make mistakes. And just making him snap the football again, trying not to give up the big play over the top. If they catch it underneath and we rally to the football, then that's a win for us.
This is their first home game of the year. They've kind of had that wacky schedule, kind of like us, where we've only had the one home game in the first 5 weeks as well. This is their first. What's kind of your message to the team there to pick up a big win tonight on their home field?
Yeah, they're coming off a win, and they're coming into their first home game. Their backs are getting close to against the wall with 3 losses already. So if we think we're going to walk in here and just get a win, that's not the case. They're going to be excited to play in front of their home crowd. They got playoff aspirations just like we do. So we're going to have to play our best football game. We're going to have to play 4 quarters, and it's going to take everyone's best effort to get a win.
Drew Watson, a player that's made some catches last week, as is Kyler Norton. How will you use them to be effective tonight?
We're just going to take what the defense gives us. If they want to stack the box, then you'll see a little more pass game with our 2 receivers, and we'll get Carter back in the mix this week, and Nolan's out there as well, and maybe Marshawn. And if they want to force us to run the football, then you'll see a heavy dose of Drake and Carter in the back.
Again, this is our Coach's Thoughts presented by McDonough District Hospital. Head coach Tanner Horl ahead of Week 5 against the Breeze Mater Dei Knights. Coach, give us the injury update. Obviously, Carter Havens didn't see him at all last week, and so give us an update on him and anybody else that we might see tonight.
Yeah, at this moment, we got a full plethora of players. Just a couple of younger guys that have been special team roles that are out. Kyler Miller's still dealing with a back issue. But other than that, we're pretty healthy, so we're excited to get Carter back in the mix.
I know that some of these kids were a lot younger a couple of years ago when we made the trip in the playoffs to Murfreesboro, that kind of being the last lengthy trip we took in the playoffs. And then you look at playoff games last year you host, we go to Breeze 2 years ago. So how do you guys kind of prepare for that, more of that lengthy trip? Is there anything else you've done this week to put in for the long drive?
No, other than our parents being amazing, getting extra food set up before the game and after the game. But our kids are probably more excited to get out of school than they are if we're leaving at 4 o'clock. So it's a bus ride, and we'll be all right, and we'll play the football game. But there's not a whole lot that we can prepare for that way.
Anything on the special teams in this week that you've seen in practice? Obviously, Hayden Katz has had some big couple of games over the last couple of weeks here. What do you look to see out of him tonight? Yeah, we were hoping to get him a field goal opportunity last week, and it turned into a touchdown, so you can't complain about that. But he's a weapon that we like to use, whether it's pooching or kicking it deep and getting a touchback. And we've done a really good job so far on extra points, but this is kind of the week it started turning for us last year on them blocking it. So we've focused a little bit more on our protection. But yeah, we're really blessed to have Hayden. With a win tonight, you guys would have your 4th 5-game win streak to open a season in the last quarter century, 7-0 in 2012, and then obviously over the last couple of years, or 5-0 rather, in the last couple of years. What does that mean over the last couple of years to have found that success and kind of get back to the tradition of working to make the playoffs? Yeah, just building consistency. I think the teams that you see playing late in November are the teams that have consistently made the playoffs, and it's building that foundation. And we've done a pretty solid job these last 4 or 5 years, but we haven't made that push in the playoffs. And but if you're consistently getting there, it's setting the building blocks hopefully for a run at some point. But we still
we still have things that we need to work on through our program and, to get to that point. But we hope that we're making strides here.
Well, Coach, we're excited for a big game here tonight. It's looking like it's going to be a 2-day trip. It'll be a Saturday morning return into Bomber Country. So we're kind of feeling the college football vibe this week. So good luck this week, and big game tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's Macomb head coach Tanner Horl on our pregame show. Our Coach's Thoughts presented by McDonough District Hospital. Take a short break. Back after this in the BSN.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And we welcome you to Breeze, Illinois, and the week number 5 of the IHSA high school football season as the Macomb Bombers make the lengthy trip to Breeze, Illinois to take on the Knights here on Friday Night Lights. Good evening, everybody. Justice Keene once again, so happy to have you along with us. We're 7 minutes away from the kickoff between the Bombers and the Knights here in week number 5 of the IHSA football season. Head coach Tanner Horl, of course, we talked to him in the pregame show, and you heard him mention we're treating this like it's a playoff game tonight. You had the lengthy travel, you had the pregame stop about an hour away. Everybody got out and stretched and a little bit of a walkthrough, and then hop on the bus and make the rest of the way to Breeze here tonight to take on the Knights. So big opportunity over the next couple of weeks for the Bombers to get up into the 7-8 win, maybe even 9 win columns to maybe even host a 4A playoff game. On the other hand, for the Knights at 1-3, they look tonight to open their season with a victory at home. This is their home opener, so a big opportunity to start in the win column here tonight. And tradition and heart sets us apart is what they've been saying around here, and it's certainly going to be a tough team to hold off tonight, putting up some good amount of points last week, 52. But you look at their quarterback, sophomore quarterback, so a little bit younger this year in the quarterback position, but shouldn't be any problem at all as they have been able to show that they can put up the big points and make things happen offensively and defensively. So Breeze Mater Dei ready to go tonight. And, of course, Breeze 29 playoff appearances in their school history. 2 of the recent ones, of course, 2021, 2023, and in 2006, the 4A runner-up. Couple semifinals in there, but recently 2021 and 2023 they made the Elite 8. So the history is strong down here in Mater Dei as well. Of course, the Bombers just won. They have a Elite 8 finish, but also a Final Four finish, the semifinals in the late 90s for Macomb. The Bombers and the Knights should be taking the field here momentarily, about 5 minutes away from the opening kickoff. The Knights will come out onto the field first, and here they come. Onto the field come the Knights. As you get a look at them on your screen, here come the Knights of Mater Dei. They come out in the navy blue jerseys, the navy blue and Columbia white. The school colors there and the white pants, but Columbia and navy blue on top tonight for Breeze Mater Dei. For Macomb, it's a whiteout game, and the Bombers will make their entrance and the right corner of the field. And Tanner Horl will lead his team onto the field. And here come the Macomb Bombers, white out tonight. All white with the orange helmets. And here come the Bombers with the Bomber flag and all, 4 minutes away from the opening kickoff of this one. And the Bombers take the field, trying to get their 5th win of the season and become playoff eligible, seeking that 4th 5-game win streak to open their season in the last quarter century tonight. 5-0 in 2012, 5-0 in 2022, and 5-0 in 2024. So the question is, can you do it in 2025? We're going to find out here tonight in Breese, Illinois, and hopefully it is a happy bus trip back to Bomber Country into the early morning hours of tomorrow. Viewers with us tonight all over Decatur, Illinois, class of 91, Denver, Colorado, Macomb, Illinois, Stillman Valley, Pete Peterson, Denver, Colorado, 1981 Spooner River College champions. Of course, Macomb, Illinois. Viewers with us in Champaign, Illinois. Good to have them with us. And, of course, a big game for the Fighting Illini tomorrow as they take on USC. Hopefully a better performance for them tomorrow afternoon than week one, or last week, rather, in Indiana. Viewers with us in Maine, and also our cameraman, Rich Fowler, in the cornfield in Macomb. Our farmers working hard to make things happen for all of us. So our thanks to farmers. Thanks, Rich, and we'll see you next week at home for the second home game of the 2025 campaign, Bombers in Farmington. That's next week. But first, we got to handle the business trip here in Breese, Illinois, about 3 minutes away from kickoff on a gorgeous night. Kickoff temperature 75 degrees with a little bit of breeze coming, but just a perfect night for high school football across the land of Lincoln for the Bombers and the Knights. Before we head to kickoff here, let's pause 10 seconds, allow our network affiliates to identify themselves. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Bomber football from Learfield.
This is Brian Barnhart, voice of the University of Illinois Fighting Illini, and you're watching the Bombers Sports Network.
We return in Breese, Illinois, set to get rocking here. Coach Zerillo making his way up to the top, as is Coach Maxwell, climbing all the way up top tonight. White out for the Bombers, and a big opportunity to get that 5th win in the win column tonight and get playoff eligible. Clock is still rolling here about under 2 minutes. We might start a little bit early, 6:57 p.m. Might start just before 7 o'clock here if both teams get out here and get ready. And we'll be ready to rock and roll here momentarily. Minute and a half here. Bombers on the field. Hayden Katz going out there to kick for Macomb. Showing some impressive strides here in the halfway point of the season. He's going to be a key to a Bomber victory tonight. And we'll see. Tanner Horl talked about getting him into field goal territory and possibly getting him in tonight. So we'll see what happens. Bombers in the road whites. Breese Mater Dei in the navy blue and white. Breese Mater Dei back to receive here early, 12 minutes on the clock. Hayden Katz to kick it away to the Mater Dei Knights. Bombers Knights, week 5 of the IHSA football season. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network. And we are underway from Breese, Illinois. A short kick will take 3 hops. Downfield, the Bombers back there trying to get on top of it, but Breese recovers, and it will send out the offense. For Breese, we get fired up from the Bomber cheer squad down below us here tonight on the track. Macomb on the press box side. 1 second taken off the game clock, and it brings up 1st and 10 for the Knights of Breese Mater Dei. Ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line. Opening drive here for Breese, or for the Mater Dei Knights, rather. Snap and run there. A couple of yards gained for the Knights. Ended up being a 1-yard gain. Brockmeyer on the ball carry there. 11:35 to go here. It's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 34. Knights go back to the line here. Bombers on the defensive end to start tonight's contest. Big man Charlie Boniford at the center. 2nd and 9 from the 34. 11:23 to go. Snap, quarterback handoff. Up the middle go the Knights once again. Brockmeyer the ball carrier. And a quick stop there from the Bomber defense. Be no gain on that one. It brings up 3rd and 9 from the 34 once again. Drake May able to get the stop there for Macomb. He's going to be key to this ball game tonight, making some stops. Obviously, having a big year already for Macomb. 13.3 tackles per game. Big asset to this Bombers defense. 3rd and 9. Quarterback to throw. Pass deep downfield is incomplete. Intended for 2 receivers downfield. Nicklin, the intended receiver. So it brings up 4th and 9 from the 34. 10:38 to go. And Breeze will have to kick it away to the Bombers downfield. 10:38 to play here, opening quarter. Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. Glad to have you along with us tonight. Week 5 of the IHSA football season. Can you believe we're already halfway through? Watson will be back to receive for the Bombers. Breeze to punt it away here. Kick is up, high kick, downfield, spiral, very nice. Takes a hop, and Watson dives on it. And it will bring up 1st and 10 for the Macomb Bombers, and we'll get our first look at Macomb quarterback Caden Nupp tonight and the Bombers offensive line. 10:29 here in the opening quarter. So the Bombers will start on the 33-yard line. 10:29 here, 1st and 10 from the 33 for Caden Nupp and the Macomb Bomber offense. Snapped it up, good snap. Pass is tipped in midair by the Mater Dei Knights. No gain on that one, and it brings up 2nd and 10 from the 33. So 2nd and 10 upcoming here from the 33. Tipped in midair on that one. Nupp back to the line here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Nupp tries to draw the Knights off sides, doesn't work, so looks to Tanner Horl for the offensive signal. Nupp awaits the snap. Snapped it up, good snap. Pass is caught. Downfield, Hogue trying to shuffle a little bit. That's actually Carter Havens, my apologies. Havens on that one and able to get a yard or 2. Havens, good to see him back out here as he has missed the last couple of games. Of course, with that kind of those back spasms he was having, but good to see him back out there tonight and ready to go for the Macomb Bombers. Knocked out of bounds on that one. And quick 4th down scenario for the Bombers. So both sides on that one. Very quick offensive plays. 3 and out. Both sides of the ball. Mater Dei offense and defense. 9:47 mark, and Breeze will take over on the offensive end. So the Bombers back to punt it away here. Hayden Katz out there to do so. Waiting the snap. And a flag in the backfield. So that'll back things up at the 9:46 mark. Backs things up to the 30-yard line. So a delay of game penalty, 5-yard penalty. And it backs things up 5 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 13 from the 30. Hayden Katz, again, out there to punt it away for the Macomb Bombers. Low snap. Snap is fumbled. Ball's on the ground. Bombers unable to get a kickoff. Hayden Katz finally kicks it. And it goes about 10 yards onto the Mater Dei sideline. So the snap not good on that one. And the Bombers struggling here early against the Mater Dei Knights. So it brings up Mater Dei ball. .9:38 to go, 1st and 10 from the 32. Snap for the Knights. Quarterback keeper upfield. And the Knights advance up the middle. Hawk bomb on that one. So Hawk bomb, the ball carrier there. With 9:10 to play, it's going to be 2nd and 2 from the 24. Pass into the end zone is incomplete. And bring everything back. So back things up. It's got to be 3rd and 2 from the 24. Still scoreless in this one at the 8:54 mark. The Knights will go back to the line here. 3rd and 2 from the 24. Snap to quarterback. He will hand it off ahead to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer up the middle and brought down, but it will be good enough for a Mater Dei first down. Drake Tabor on the stop there for Macomb. So 1st and 10 from the 17. Snap and handoff be into the red zone. Brockmeyer on the ball carrier once again for Mater Dei. So that brings Mater Dei into the red zone at the 5 now. $7:59 to go here. Snap, handoff, and a quick stop from the Bomber offense. So it brings up 2nd and goal. Quick stop there from the defense, and we're going to need a lot out of Macomb's defense tonight. Going to be a big key to this ball game. Seven and a half to go here. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now with the loss on that one at the 7:25 mark. Hawkbaum takes the snap, looking to the right. Pass is incomplete. And that will bring up 3rd down. So incomplete on that one. 3rd down for Mater Dei. 7:14 mark of the opening quarter. Bomber defense trying to get at least 1 or 2 more stops. Might even see a field goal attempt from this Mater Dei team. They are a kicking team. So 3rd and 11 upcoming here at the 7:14 mark. Knights go back to the line here. Big opportunity to get into the end zone here early. Put the first punch on the board. Snap and quarterback keeper looks to the right. Touchdown Knights, courtesy of Pinksterhaus. And the Knights are into the end zone for a touchdown, and they take the first lead of this ball game. And Mater Dei with the train horn. On the other side here, it's getting noisy. So a 6-0 advantage. And they will kick the PAT here momentarily. Snap good, holds good, and the kick is through the middle. It's good, a 7-0 lead for Mater Day after these local messages.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Early advantage for the Breeze Mater Day Knights, 7-0. Good to have you along with us here tonight. Lengthy trip downstate, and we'll be back home next week for Macomb's homecoming. All sorts of festivities all week long across District 185. So we'll celebrate that with you next week. A lot of business, though, to take care of here first. Mater Day to kick it away here, 7:07 mark of quarter number 1. And we have a pause on the field, a whistle. Check the flag. Got to be a false start. So that'll back things up once again. We're going to have a do-over. Mater Day again into the end zone first. This is going to be a key offensive drive here for Macomb upcoming here. Let's try this again. Mater Day to kick it away here. Take 2. Bombers back to receive. Kick on the way and deep downfield it goes. Bombers back to receive. Up the right side of the field they go. Kyler Norton still on his feet, brought down near the 30-yard line. And that is where the Bomber offense will begin their drive tonight. Seven minutes to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Breeze Mater Day. And the Bomber offense back out there. Caden Knupp leading the way for the Bombers at quarterback. High snapped it up. He will hand it away. Drake May trying to find his way up the middle. He does. Couple of yards there gained up to near the 40-yard line at the 6:50 mark of the first quarter. Brings up second down for the Bombers. 6:40 to play. Going to be 2nd and 3 with 6.5 to go. Snapped it up. He'll hand it off to Drake May once again. Up the right side of the field. Has room to run near the 50. And that will be good enough for a Bombers first down. Move the chains downfield. Big time gain there for Macomb on the offensive end. Able to drive the ball near midfield. Halfway there. Clock will start running. 6:17 to play in the first quarter. Bring up a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 49. As we hit the 6-minute mark now of quarter number 1. 1st and 10 from the 49. Snapped it up. He will hand it off once again to Drake May, who gets taken down immediately by a pile of Knights. Right on about the 50, maybe the 49, give or take. Not much of a gain, if any. End up being a gain of 2. 5:38 to go. 2nd and 8 from the 49. Snapped it up, back to throw. Pass is caught by Carter Havens. He's pushed back, still on his feet, and brought down. It will bring up 3rd down for the Bombers. 3rd and 8 upcoming here for Macomb. From the 46, it's 3rd down. Five minutes to play in the first quarter. 3rd and 5 from the 46. Tanner Horl wants a timeout. He will take one. On 3rd down, we will as well. Back after these messages. This is the BSN from Learfield.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by.
Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. Fresh, local, and convenient. At Jackson Street Market, we've got everything you need. From the daily essentials and friendly service, stop in today and see why we're more than just a market. We're your neighborhoods.
Welcome back to Breeze Mater Dei. Breeze, Illinois, Mater Dei High School. And the Bombers return to the line after Tanner Horl's first time out of the first half. Down 7-0 with 5 minutes to go. 3rd and 5 from the 46 for Caden Knupp and the Bomber offense. Snapped it up. Quarterback keeper up the right side of the field, still on his feet. Room to run. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. A quarterback keeper from quarterback Caden Knupp. He goes all the way, and the Bombers are within one of the Mater Dei Knights. Big time play there for Caden Knupp. Quarterback to put the Bombers within one at the 4:52 mark of the opening quarter. So Katz will be out there to kick the extra point now, try to tie this thing up. Snap is good, hold is good, kick on the way, right through the middle. We're tied at 7 apiece in the first quarter. Back after this on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course, WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today. Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information.
The Macomb Bombers tie this battle up with the Mater Dei Knights at 7 apiece. 4:52 left in the first quarter. Thanks for spending Friday night with us. Lengthy trip downstate for the Bombers this week, and they're hungry to become playoff eligible here in Week 5 tonight on the road. Hayden Katz back out there after making his PAT to kick this one away for the Macomb Bombers. And the Knights will be on the offensive side here shortly. Pooch kick high into the air near the 30-yard line to be returned by the Knights. Tripped up near the 40 is where the offense will come out for Breeze. And the Knights will come out. 4:48 to go. New set of downs for Mater Dei starting at the 40-yard line. Macomb coming off a lot of energy there. Tanner Horl takes that timeout and tells Caden Knupp, take it all the way to the house, and that's exactly what he did. Ties this thing up at 7. So new set of downs here. 1st and 10 from the 38 with 4:48 to play in the first quarter. Quarterback handoff to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer up the left side of the field, taken down by a pile of Bombers. Brockmeyer averaging 33.8 rushing yards per game on the year. Big key to this Mater Dei offense. Getting some big plays here early for the Knights. So brings up 2nd and 6 here shortly from the 42. 4:23 to play in the first quarter. Quarterback keeper, and he'll throw it, and incomplete. Intended receiver Beckett Wade, incomplete, brings up 3rd down. Hawkbaum on the quarterback toss, and didn't work. So 4:08 to go here, 3rd and 6 from the 42. Hawkbaum back at the line, snap. He will look to throw, pass caught. Upfield go the Knights, still room to run. At the 40. knocked out of bounds by the Bombers. Nolan Hogue on the stop and a flag down on the field. Big gain there for the Knights. It'll be first down shortly. Big play downfield. We'll check the flag. So 3:57 to go. Going to be a new set here. 1st and 10. 15-yard penalty on the play, and that is going to be big for Mater Dei. So personal foul against the Bombers on that one. 15-yard penalty puts the Knights in the red zone. 7 apiece here. Hochbaum back. He will keep it. Up the middle he goes. Finds a break and knocked down just short of the end zone by the Bomber defense. So Drake May on the stop there for Macomb. And it brings up 2nd down for the Bombers. On the defensive end, 2nd down for Mater Dei on the offensive end. 3.5 to play here. Mater Dei in the red zone. 2nd and goal. Hochbaum back at the line here. Snap to Hochbaum. He will hand it off, and quick stop there from the Bomber defense. Bodie Brockmeyer, the ball carrier for Mater Dei. Big man Charlie Boniford coming in and making the stop for Macomb on that one. 3 minutes to play in the opening quarter here. Mater Dei trying to take a 1-score lead for the Horn Sounds. 2nd and goal here shortly. Tied at 7 apiece now. 2:45 to play here. Mater Dei back to go. Quarterback keeper. He will look. Try to get into the end zone. Is he just short? Looks close. He will be. Hochbaum kept out of the end zone on that one. Inches short of the end zone. That will bring up 3rd down. With 2:23 to go here. Bomber defense got to step up strong here over the next 2 plays. Try to keep the Knights out of the end zone. 3rd and goal from the 1. 2:13 to play in the first quarter. Hochbaum goes back and gets directions from the sideline. 2-minute warning in the first quarter. 3rd and goal from the 1. Snap to Hochbaum. He will hand it away. And Breeze. Officials coming in to check. No. No touchdown on that one. Bomber defense stops them. And it brings up 4th down from the 1. So 4th and goal from the 1. Here we go. Snap, handoff, and looks like the Bombers got it. No touchdown. Turnover on downs. 3 and out for the Mater Dei Knights from the 1. Big stop there from the Bomber defense as the Knights were inches away, but Drake May comes in and makes the stop. 1st and 10 Bombers from the 1. This, of course, where if you're Macomb, you got to be really careful. Make your plays happen. Tied at 7. 1:15 to go here. Caden Nutt back out there for the Bombers. Snap and handoff outside of the end zone. Now a couple of yards there for the Bombers. .60 seconds to go here. Quarterback keeper on that one. Couple of yards there for Macomb. .40 seconds to go here. Snapped it up, looking back to throw. Looking to the right. Pass incomplete, overthrown. Intended receiver downfield was Carter Havens, number 11. Brings us back to the 8 for third down. Brings up third down. There's the Hells Bells. Third down, says the public address announcer. Here we go, 3rd and 8 from the 3. 19 on the play clock. 34-9 on the game clock. Nupp back out there trying to receive directions. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Timeout, Tanner Horl. It's going to be his second of the half, and we'll pause for one as well. Back after this on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by.
Looking for your next ride? At Kunis Country of Macomb, we've got the selection, the service, and the savings you deserve, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between. Drive home today with confidence. Visit us on East Jackson Street or call 309-837-5757. Kunis Country of Macomb. Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
Third down, here we go. Third and 8, Nupp looking deep downfield to throw to Watson. Almost. Tanner Horl thought he almost had it too. And it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down from the 3. And the special teams will have to come out for the Macomb Bombers. And a flag on the play before anything happened. I think too many men on the field. So Macomb had one too many out there. So here we go. Hayden Katz going to try to kick this thing from the back of the end zone. Student section of Mater Dei right to his back. Snap to Katz. Kick high into the air. And it'll take a hop near the 30. Drew Watson there to get his hand on it. There it is. Called dead. New offensive drive coming here momentarily for the Mater Dei Knights. Tied at 7 here. Here we go. New set for the Mater Dei Knights. Snap to Honkbaum. He looks back to throw. End zone. It is incomplete. Intended for Beckett Wade. Brings up 2nd and 10. $13-9 left here in the opening quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 27 for the Mater Dei Knights. Snap to Honkbaum. Pass caught near the 20. Still on his feet. Near the end zone. Brought down near the goal line by the Bombers. And it brings up a 1st and goal scenario for the Mater Dei Knights. 1st and goal. 6.4 left on the clock. And the ball will be spotted at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal from the 4. for the Knights with 6.4 left in the opening quarter. 19 on the play clock. Mater Dei and the Bombers will both get set to go here. Mater Dei looking to take the lead before the quarter's over. Snap and handoff up the left side of the field. Diving short of the end zone is Brockmeyer as the clock hits zeros, and that ends the opening quarter of play. Tied at 7. We will take a break. No, will we not? Have an injury on the field. We will take a break. That ends the quarter, and let that scenario play out back after this.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by.
Looking for your next ride? At Kunis Country of Macomb, we've got the selection, the service, and the savings you deserve, from trucks to SUVs and everything in between. Drive home today with confidence. Visit us on East Jackson Street or call 309-837-5757. Kunis Country of Macomb. Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by.
Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course, WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today.
At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at you.
We return here on the BSN. The injured player is being escorted to the sideline. Kyler Norton on that one, injured on the play, and he will be taken out by the Breeze Mater Dei medical staff. Not going to speculate on it. I know there's other networks out there that do speculate when those things happen. That will not be us tonight. So not going to give any further updates there, and we will respect the privacy, unlike others in the past. So 12 minutes on the game clock. We're ready to start this second quarter. I think everybody kind of shaken up after kind of the length of delay we had there. And we will get the second quarter rolling here very shortly. And here we go. Mater Dei football out of the gate to the right. And a quick stop there short of the goal for the Macomb Bomber defense. So it brings up 3rd and goal for the Knights. 11:40 on the game clock, just getting the second quarter underway. Ball spotted at the 1 here. 3rd down for the Knights. Hawkbaum back to throw. Snap to Hawkbaum looking, end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that will bring up 4th down for Mater Dei. So 4th and goal for the Mater Dei Knights, 11-14 here in quarter number 2. 7-7. Mater Dei trying to take a 1-score lead here. They'll talk things over in their huddle. Macomb able to keep Mater Dei out of the end zone, kind of one of these first scenarios we had earlier in the first quarter. 3 seconds on the play clock. They'll get it off in time. Hawkbaum keeps it, runs to the right, able to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Mater Dei Knights. Quarterback keeper into the end zone, and Mater Dei back on top by 6. So a quarterback keeper at the 11:09 mark gives Mater Dei a 13-7 lead. They will prepare to kick the extra point here momentarily. And a flag on the field, Laundry on the field. And it will be a false start on Mater Dei. So try it again here momentarily. Mater Dei trying to go up 7. They lead by 6 right now. Trying one more time. Brockmeyer to kick for the Knights. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way, right through the middle. And a 7-point lead for the Mater Dei Knights in their home opener against the Macomb Bombers.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Big Dreams Start Small. Compeer Financial is here to help them grow. From farm loans to home financing, our Macomb team has the tools to make it happen. Located at 2901 East Jackson Street or in Macomb, or call them today at 309-833-2302. Compeer Financial of Macomb, your partner in growth. At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
We join you back out here in Breeze, Illinois. Mater Dei High School, a 7-point advantage for the Mater Dei Knights. Breeze, Illinois. Mater Dei back to kick it away. The Knights will kick it to the Bombers with trailing by a score. Here we go. Brockmeyer to kick it away. Deep kick. And that'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And it'll bring up the Bomber offense. Big pot tonight here for the 50-50. $470. 11:09 here. 1st and 10 for the Bombers. From the 20 is where the drive will start. Nutt back out there. Snapped it up high. Snap. He'll hand it off Drake May. May able to shuffle his way up a couple of yards. Up to about the 25 for the Bombers. 10:55 on the game clock. 35 on the play clock. Bring up 2nd and 5 here momentarily from the 25 for the Bomber offense. Second down to the Bombers. Snapped it up, quarterback handoff to Drake May, who's brought down immediately by Dylan Sauter for the Knights. And it forces 3rd down. 3rd and 5 from the 25. We'll hear those Hell's Bells in the background here momentarily, I'm sure. 10-15. 10 minutes to go here. 3rd and 5 from the 25. And timeout, Tanner Horl. And that is his 3rd and final timeout of the first half. Using them very early here tonight, not something we typically see. So we will take one as well, and we'll be back after these messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Macomb. Your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Your future starts here at Spoon River College. With affordable tuition, flexible classes, and programs built for your goals, SRC helps you take the next step with confidence. Enroll today and join a community that supports your success. Spoon River College. Visit spoonrivercollege.edu or call 309-647-4645 to learn how to enroll today.
You're watching. Back at Monterey High School, a 14-7 one-score advantage for the Knights here. 3rd and 5 for the Bombers out of their last timeout of the first half. 9:51 to go. 3rd and 5 from the 25 for Caden Knupp and the Macomb Bomber offense. Snapped it up, looking downfield. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Macomb's Watson. And that will bring up 4th down, and the Bombers will have to kick it away and give it back to Breeze on the offensive end at the 9:47 mark of the second quarter. So Katz will get out there to kick it away. Snap to Katz, and the kick high into the air. Near the midfield, go past the 50. Near the 47, and that is where it'll be down. So we'll see a switch on the offense and defensive ends. 1st and 10, Mater Dei. .934 to go, and 1st and 10 from the 47 for the Knights. And they lead by a touchdown in this one. Mater Dei coming out with a lot of motivation tonight. A lot of motivation tonight, given it's the home opener. Snap to Hochbaum. Hochbaum looking downfield. Pass is caught near the 20-yard line. Complete to Brett Hyams. And that's a 1st down for the Knights as they go deep down the field on that one. Big catch. So big catch at the 9:15 mark. 1st down from the 19 here coming momentarily. Chance to take a 2-score lead at the 9-minute mark. Snap to Hochbaum. He will hand it away. Up the middle of the field, shuffling are the Mater Dei Knights. Brockmeyer, the ball carrier, able to advance it a couple at the 8:47 mark. So the ball will be put at the 15, brings up 2nd and 6 here for the Knights. In scoring territory once again. Snap to Hochbaum, and we have a flag on the play before it developed. False start on Mater Dei. That'll back up the offense to the So backs things up 2nd and 11 now. 8:23 to go. Receivers to the right and left for Mater Dei. Snap to Hochbaum. Pass is incomplete. intended for Hillman's. And it brings up third down for the Knights. So 8:07 to go here, 3rd and 11 for the Knights at the 20. Go back to the line here. Mater Dei again with a 1-score advantage over the Macomb Bombers tonight. Snap to Hochbaum. He will keep it. Tossing, looking, end zone pass is incomplete. Intended for Hillman's in the end zone. And it brings up 4th down for the Knights. See what they decide to do. They might decide to punch this one through. And they will, so bring up a field goal attempt here for Mater Dei from the 20. Donovan Blair out there to kick for the Knights. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way, and it is no good. So this one will remain a 1-score contest, 14-7. Mater Dei leads the Macomb Bombers after this.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Protect what matters most with Pumo Insurance Agency. Serving Macomb since 1953, they offer auto, home, commercial, and even farm coverage. Visit them at 19 Eastside Square or call 309-833-4194. Pumo Insurance.
Moving a little quicker than we anticipated there. Out of the offensive and defensive switch. 1st and 10 Bombers starting their drive from the 20. Quarterback handoff up the field for Drake May. Shuffling his feet, trying to get to the 30. Still on his feet. Finds room to run, kind of. And he gets near the 30-yard line. Drake May able to power his way through. Big player for the Macomb Bombers, and going to need a lot out of him the remainder of this contest if the Bombers want to go home victorious. Lengthy trip back home, and you want to make it a good bus ride and everybody be in a good mood. So 2nd and 2 from the 28, 7:18 to play here in the first half. Snapped it up, high snap, he'll keep it. Looking back to throw, downfield Drew Watson, almost caught. And Macomb sideline wanted a penalty. Pass interference, they say no. So 3rd down, and there it is, the Hells Bells in the background. 7-0, stop it at 7-10. 3rd down and 2 from the 28. Big opportunity here for the Bombers. Got to get downfield and avoid the 4th down scenarios. Receivers to the right and left. Snapped it up. He'll hand it away to Drake May. May out to the right. Room to run. Trying to shuffle his feet. Still on it. And he'll be knocked out of bounds short of the 40. But able to get enough to move the chains. 1st down, Macomb Bombers. So Bomber 1st down on that one. New set here. And they'll spot it at the 39. Caden Knupp goes over, receives directions from Tanner Horl. 1st and 10 at the 39 with 6:50 to go in the first half. Bombers trying to drive it downfield here and maybe tie things up before the halftime break. Plenty of time to do so. 6:40. Snapped it up, handoff Drake May. May, the ball carrier, brought down immediately by a pair of Knights. Brings up 2nd down for the Bombers. Kane on the stop there for Mater Dei. 2nd down upcoming here momentarily for the Bombers. No gain on that one. 2nd and 10 once again from the 39. So we hit the 6-minute mark. Snapped it up. Back to throw is Knupp looking deep downfield. Watson. Pass is caught. Celebration on the Macomb sideline. 1st down Bombers, and they'll move the chains. Big catch there from Drew Watson. to drive the Bombers downfield. Get closer to the red zone. Big catch there from the senior Drew Watson. First down, Bombers, and we'll start the new drive from the 19. Drew Watson ready to step up tonight and make the big plays. 5:47 to go, 1st and 10 at the 19 for the Bombers. Snap and handoff to Drake May. Up the right he goes, and he's brought down just past the 20-yard line with 5.5 to play in the first half. No timeouts left for the Bombers in this first half. Mater Dei yet to use any tonight. Tanner Horl used all his 2 in the first and 1 early here in the second. Off the May handoff, this brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17 with 5:15 to go in the first half. 14-7, Bombers trailing. Snapped it up, looking to his right, looking end zone. Pass is picked off into the end zone, and it's intercepted by the Mater Dei Knights. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Mater Dei. Nicklin able to pick off the Bombers' throw there. And new setup coming here momentarily for the Mater Dei Knights. (14-7), 5 minutes to go, and a new drive for the Knights of Breeze Mater Dei. They'll start at the 20, 1st and 10. Bomber defense going to have to work quickly here if they want to tie things up on the offensive end before the halftime horn. Quarterback keeper looking to the right. Pass is almost picked off by the Bombers, but it's dropped. 21 for Macomb. Cassidy Harrison trying to make the play, unable to do so. It will bring up 2nd and 10 from the 20. 7 seconds off the clock there. 4:53 left in this first half. Back to the line for Mater Dei here. 2nd and 10 from the 20. 4:53 left in the second quarter. Snap to Hochbaum. He will keep it. Roll to his right. Quarterback keeper still on his feet near the 30, and he runs out of bounds. Got to be close to a first down. Can't tell if it was or not. Haven't moved any chains. It's not going to be. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Knights. .445 to go here. Going to be 3rd and 3 from the 27 for the Knights. Hochbaum leads the Mater Dei offense back to the line here. Bomber defense got to get a stop here. 3rd and 3 from the 27. 4:45 to go. And a pause on the field. Timeout, Mater Dei. Their first one of the half. Let you know that next week, of course, the homecoming game against the Farmington Farmers back at home for the first time. Second game, first 6 weeks. We'll have that for you next week. And then on the road again, we'll travel to Knoxville in week 7. And then the final 2 weeks at home, hosting Elmwood Brimfield in week 8. And then the last one, LVC, week 9. And then the Bombers, of course, hoping to hear their name called on November 1st, I do believe is the date for the playoff pairings with, again, Macomb hoping to hear their name that night in the playoff pairings reveal. So all that upcoming through the final 4 weeks of the season. Hard to believe. Feels like we just started, and we're already halfway done. Out of the Breeze timeout, Mater Dei timeout rather, 3rd and 3 from the 27 for the Knights. 4:45 to go. Ball's at the 27. Snap to Hochbaum. Looking back to throw. Pass is caught And the Bombers able to make the stop. Number 7 for Macomb, Drake Tabor stepping in to get that one. That will be good enough for a Mater Dei first down. Hillman's the receiver on that one for Mater Dei, and he's able to get the Knights across for a first down. So new set here from the 32 with 4:23 to go. Still a one-score game. Bomber defense to the line here. Snap to Hochbaum, looking. Pass is caught on the left side. They'll move to the middle. Brett Hillman's, again, the ball carrier on that one, receiver, and caught it. It'll end up being just a 1-yard game, so it'll bring up 2nd and 9 from the 31. They actually say gain of 2, so 2nd and 8. 3:45 to go in the first half. Bombers trying to hold the defensive end. Got to stay strong here with 3:38 to work with. Snap to Hochbaum. He will hand it away to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer still on his feet, tripped up and brought down at the 35-yard line. Still again well short of the first down. Brings up 3rd down for the Knights. Bomber defense got to keep this pressure up here. Time to work with if this does end up being a 3-and-out for Mater Dei. Got to be 3rd and 8 from the 34. 3 minutes to go here in the first half, so the Bombers able to get it back. They're going to have to act quickly. We'll see. 3rd and 8 now from the 34 for the Knights. 10 on the play clock. Game clock at 2:55. Snap to Hochbaum. Good snap. Back to throw. Short pass is caught. Room to run. Knights get it passed for a first down, and they'll go out of bounds to stop the clock. And out of bounds near the 45. Pass complete there to Brockmeyer. And the clock will begin running now. 1st and 10. They'll spot it at the 43. 2:40 to go in the first half. 14-7, Mater Dei in control of this one. First and 10, snap, quarterback keeper. Hochbaum keeps it, shuffles his way up a couple of yards. Bring up 2nd down. Again, Breeze able to make things work here. Those short gains ends up being big for them. They're just patiently being patient with it, working their way downfield here. 2-minute warning in the second quarter now. 2nd and 7 at the 46. First half, getting ready to head to the halftime break. 1:55 to go. 2nd and 7 at the 46 for the Knights. Snap to Hochbaum. He rolls to his right. Pass is caught. First down for the Knights. They get just past it. Big catch there. No. It's got to be close. We'll see if they give it to him or not. No, they're not. So going to be short by about 1. Tanner Horl saying run that clock. They do. 1:40 to go. Going to be 3rd and 1 from the 48 here. So 3rd and 1. Snap and quarterback keeper brought down. I don't think he did. Got to be short again. Quarterback keeper on that one. Hochbaum keeps it. Play clock resets. Big Charlie Bodiford coming in. Sam Potter coming out. Here we go. 4th and 1 from the 48. Big stop opportunity for the Bomber defense. 60 seconds to go in the first half here in Breeze, Illinois, Mater Dei High School. 4th and 1 from the 48. Big Charlie Bodiford try to make the stop. And I think he's across for the first down. Yes. First down, Mater Dei. Clock will keep rolling here. 47-3 left. 2-yard gain there for the Mater Dei Knights. 40 seconds to play. Still 2 timeouts to work with if you're Mater Dei. Hochbaum takes the snap. rolls back to throw. Pass is incomplete. And Brett Hillman's got nailed by one of the Bombers receivers. I think he got the wind knocked out of him on that one. He's down. They're going to stomp the clock. I think he just kind of got hit funny and got the wind knocked out of him. And we're going to pause for a break. Let the training staff come out. We'll actually just turn the camera here away from the injured player. Won't let that be seen on camera, but 30.7 left here. Upcoming second down. Again, halftime coming here shortly. A tight ball game here, 14-7, Breeze Mater Dei. With the 14-7 lead, everything okay there. They will get him off the field. He's able to get up. That was Brent Hillman's. So he'll get off the field, and everybody will come back out after a quick breather. 30 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be second down and 10 from the 46 as we resume play here just before halftime. So everybody getting set here. Big 30 seconds here, both for Breeze Mater Dei and for the Macomb defense. Second and 10 at the 46. Snap to Hochbaum. He's looking deep downfield. Pass is caught by Pinksterhouse, and it's into the end zone for a Breeze Mater Dei touchdown. 23.2 seconds left. Pinksterhouse makes the catch. 20-7 lead now for Breeze Mater Dei on their home opener. And Donovan Blair out to kick the extra point now for Mater Dei. Line things up here. Snap good, hold good, kick up, it's good. A 21-7 lead now for the Mater Dei Knights with just 23 seconds left in the first half. Bomber football, chance to drive downfield maybe. Hail Mary, make something happen, but now Macomb going to have to move very quickly on the offensive end should they decide to make anything happen before halftime gets here. 21-7 advantage now for the Knights of Mater Dei. And they will get everything set to kick away. 23-2 left in the first half. Where to kick it away here for Mater Dei. Officials will get set. And here we go. 23 seconds left in the first half. Deep kick for the Knights. And that will be short of the end zone. Bombers choose to return it. Able to get up to just past the 10. First and 10 Bombers with 18 seconds to work with before the halftime break. (21-7), 18 seconds left. First and 10 Bombers from the 12. That's where they'll start their drive. (21-7) Mater Dei. First and 10 Bombers snapped it up, and the officials will call the play dead with a flag on the play. Laundry on the field. And that will be a false start on the Bombers. Back things up a little bit on second down. 16.7 left before the halftime break. Waiting for the officials to get the clock started. Not sure why they haven't said wind it yet. And there it's going to start. And that'll do it. So the Bombers will take the knee and will head into the locker room trailing 21-7. And they leave the first half with more questions than answers right now. And the Bombers will have to make some adjustments in the locker room to try to come back and win this thing against Mater Dei here in Breeze, Illinois. A near 200-mile trip for the Bombers and a big 2-week stretch here with the rival Farmington coming in next week and the road trip this week. We're going to pause for a break. 21-7 is your halftime score. Mater Dei over Macomb. Back to break things down in just a little bit after these messages. This is the BSN from Learfield.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by.
Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course, WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today.
At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Big dreams start small. Compeer Financial is here to help them grow. From farm loans to home financing, our Macomb team has the tools to make it happen. Located at 2901 East Jackson Street in Macomb, or call them today at 309-833-2302. Compeer Financial of Macomb, your partner in growth.
Your future starts here at Spoon River College. With affordable tuition, flexible classes, and programs built for your goals, SRC helps you take the next step with confidence. Enroll today and join a community that supports your success. Spoon River College. Visit spoonrivercollege.edu or call 309-647-4645 to learn how to enroll today. Looking for your next ride? At Kunis Country of Macomb, we've got the selection, the service, and the savings you deserve. From trucks to SUVs and everything in between. Drive home today with confidence. Visit us on East Jackson Street or call 309-837-5757. Kunis Country of Macomb.
Protect what matters most with Pumo Insurance Agency. Serving Macomb since 1953, they offer auto, home, commercial, and even farm coverage. Visit them at 19 East Side Square or call 309-833-4194. Pumo Insurance. Experience you can count on. Fresh, local, and convenient. At Jackson Street Market, we've got everything you need. From the daily essentials and friendly service, stop in today and see why we're more than just a market. We're your neighborhood store. Jackson Street Market, right around the corner. Always here for you.
Shop local. Shop Macomb.
You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Thanks for being with us. Friday Night Lights here in Breeze, Illinois. The defending 1A state champions, the Modern Day Band, out on the field right now. They're performing. They also have some kids performing with them from around the county tonight, so you'll probably see that momentarily on your screen. Kind of a neat halftime performance here. Bombers struggling into the locker room tonight, something we really haven't seen this year. Modern Day stepping up to make the big plays, and, of course, expected. You know, a lot of motivation for the Knights, home opener, and a lot of motivation there to try to get your first win on your home field for your new season. So Modern Day, a 2-score lead, but Macomb going to have to come out of the locker room fighting. It's going to be likely that Kyler Norton is going to be ruled out for the evening. He will probably not be returning for the Bombers. Again, that's unofficially, but it looked just from the sideline on the training staff, it did not look like he will be returning tonight for the Bombers in the second half. If you're just joining us, here's kind of a quick recap of how the first quarter went down. 7:07 mark of the first quarter. Breeze Modern Day drives downfield into the end zone, touchdown, and they get the PAT to go to make it a 7-0 lead. About 3 minutes later, Macomb at the 4:52 mark into the end zone for a touchdown. Caden Nupp drives it all the way downfield, takes it in to tie the game up. Hayden Katz comes out and makes his 50th PAT for the Bombers to tie things up at 7 apiece. And then the second quarter, all Breeze, all Modern Day in that one. 13-7 lead at the 11:07 mark. PAT good there to make it a 14-7. And then in the waning seconds of the first half, 23.2. Modern Day able to drive it in for a touchdown and take a 21-7 lead into the locker room. So all Modern Day in the second quarter, and the Macomb offense really struggling in that second quarter. So a lot to prove in this second half for Macomb. And again, Tanner Horl, we talked about in the pregame show, he wants to treat this like a playoff game. You know, with the travel, with the how the day went, with the break there in the travel, and most importantly, getting down here and showing we can win a game against a team you have to travel a long way from. So the Bombers going to need some motivation out of the locker room as they look to get that 5th win and become playoff eligible. So the Bombers playing for something tonight as well are the Modern Day Knights. So Macomb just needing that added motivation out of the locker room to make some big plays, and only down 2 touchdowns. So try to tie things up, and this could be a very tight game come late third, fourth quarter. So we'll see how it all plays out. Let you know we have viewers with us from all over tonight. Bedford, Texas, class of 1970. Macomb, Illinois. Macomb, Quincy. Maple Grove, Minnesota. Iowa, Macomb. Also viewers with us in Macomb, another one in Macomb. Texas. Those viewers with us via Facebook. And we can let you know as well. We'll scroll through the roll call here on the YouTube as well. Maine, Macomb, also in Virginia Beach. So good to have those viewers with us. One in California as well, Orlando, Florida, Wyoming, South Dakota, and North Dakota. So good to have all those viewers with us tonight for Friday Night Lights. About 6 minutes left here in the halftime break, and then we'll have the added 3 when the teams come out to get their final warm-ups in. But Macomb goes all the way to their locker room tonight to talk things over, and going to need some little bit of fire to come out of the locker room and try to steal a win here on Modern Day's home opener here in Week 5 of the IHSA football season. Macomb trying to become playoff eligible tonight here in Modern Day. We'll pause really quick for one more break. Back with the second half and the final minutes of halftime after these local messages. Thanks for spending Friday Night Lights with us here in Breeze, Illinois.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by
Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course, WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today.
At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Big dreams start small. Compeer Financial is here to help them grow. From farm loans to home financing, our Macomb team has the tools to make it happen. Located at 2901 East Jackson Street in Macomb, or call them today at 309-833-2302. Compeer Financial of Macomb, your partner in growth.
Your future starts here at Spoon River College. With affordable tuition, flexible classes, and programs built for your goals, SRC helps you take the next step with confidence. Enroll today and join a community that supports your success. Spoon River College. Visit spoonrivercollege.edu or call 309-647-4645 to learn how to enroll today.
Welcome you back to Friday Night Lights. The band out there on the field with the kids from the surrounding communities in Breeze and around the area. Want to extend congratulations to our friend Jim Matson from WEEK-TV in Peoria. He was nominated for Best Sportscaster, that award, so just saw that online. So want to extend a congratulations to Jim, one of the finest gentlemen you will meet in the business and a gentleman who works very, very hard and does great work. So our congratulations to Jim Matson at WEEK-TV in Peoria. Trying to find a couple of scores from around the area here tonight. We can get you. Scrolling through Twitter, Monmouth Roseville leading Princeton 22-0 in the third quarter, so they're a little bit ahead of us tonight. Illini West up by 2 over West Hancock at halftime, 14-12. It's homecoming for West Hancock this week, I do believe. Other numbers tonight, scrolling through the feed here. Farmington leading Knoxville, last update 33-8. And Farmington up on Knoxville at the break. So Macomb plays Farmington next week, and Farmington leading Knoxville 33-8. Macomb playing Knoxville after that. Monmouth Roseville again, they're up. Princeville leading Abingdon. So those just a few scores from around the conference and around the area locally that are happening tonight. And again, Macomb, big game next week for homecoming against the Farmington Farmers, and that will be kind of that much anticipated game of the year that everybody has had circled on their calendar since the schedule came out. Macomb and Farmington in week number 6. We will pause for one more break. When we return, we will have second half action of Macomb and Mater Dei in Breeze, Illinois. Back after these messages on the BSN.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Just about ready to go here at Mater Dei High School. The second half set to get underway here. Macomb trailing 21-7 at the break. Thank you for being with us tonight as a lengthy trip downstate for Macomb nears the 8:30 mark of the evening, and it will be a early morning arrival for the Macomb Bombers. Should be about 2 a.m. So if you're awake and want to greet the bus back in Macomb, be about a 2 a.m. arrival should we get out of here at the expected time. So here we go. 30 seconds left on the game clock before the break's over. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is Brian Barnhart, voice of the University of Illinois Fighting Illini, and you're watching the Bombers Sports Network.
Ready to go here. Get the second half underway. It will be Bomber football out of the break here, and going to need a big second half from this Macomb Bomber offense, led at the quarterback position by Caden Knupp. Clock strikes 0, and we are ready to go. Needing a big second half for Macomb. Mater Dei trying to protect the home field for the first time this year. They lead by 2 scores, 21-7. 12 minutes on the clock. We are ready to go. Second half football about to get underway. Knights to kick. This is second half football on the Bombers Sports Network. And we are underway. Kick is deep downfield, takes a one big hop, and the Bombers back to return here. Carter Havens upfield near the 30, shuffling his feet. Trying to get to the 40. The officials will call it dead. Just short, and we have Laundry on the field. Flag on the play. We'll check the flag here. .11:50 here, 10 seconds off the game clock. 1st and 10 here coming up from the 40. That'll back things up. The penalty on the play. So we're going to be near the 20. The 19 to be exact. 1st and 10 Bombers. Here we go. 11:50, 10 seconds off the game clock on the kickoff. 1st and 10 from the 19. New drive for the Macomb Bombers. Snapped it up. He'll pitch it to Drew Watson, who goes left side of the field, still on his feet, and brought down by a pile of Knights, short of the 25. So they'll spot it at the 24. Brings up 2nd down and about 5 for the Bombers at the 24-yard line. 11:23 to play. Just getting the second half started here in Breeze, Illinois. (21-7) advantage for the Mater Dei Knights. Snapped it up. He will hand it away. Drake May, the ball carrier, shuffling his feet, trying to find a break. Up past the 30-yard line. That'll move the chains. 1st down, Macomb Bombers. So the clock will get rolling again here. New set of downs. Spotted at the 33. 10:50 to go here. Just getting the third quarter started. Snapped it up, handoff Drake May. May finds a Pap, able to shuffle back towards the middle, past the 40-yard line. And a couple of yards on the gain there. Bring up 2nd and 2. First down opportunity here from the 41. Tanner Horl making the play call. High snapped it up. He'll hand it off to Drake May. May finds a Pap. Room to run at the 50. Tripped up near the 40, all the way down near the 30-yard line. Big time play there from Drake May, who's driving the Bombers downfield. First down, Macomb Bombers, and Macomb just trying to find some type of energy out of the locker room. That might bring a spark here. 1st and 10 from the 33. 21-7, Knights by 2 scores. Knupp, quarterback keeper, rolls to his right and takes it out of bounds short of the 30. So quarterback keeper, haven't seen too much out of that on the Tanner Horl side tonight. We've seen it on the Mater Dei end. Ends up being a loss of 2. So we'll be at the 35. 2nd and 12. Two receivers to the right. Drake May, the ball carrier once again, shuffling his feet and gets past the 30-yard line. About a 5-yard gain. Bring up 3rd and 7 from the 30. Third down for the Bombers. Snapped it up, keeps it, looking, pass is caught by Nolan Hogue. Stays on his feet and gonna be just short of a first down. We got it. First down, Bombers move the chains. It'll be good enough. .8:33 left. New set from the 23. Hand off to Drake May. Trying to find a path towards the right side of the field, and he's brought down by a pair of Knights at the 20. So that'll bring up 2nd down. Second and 7 upcoming here from the 20. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Two receivers right, one to the left for the Bombers. Under 8 to play, third quarter. Bombers got to get in the end zone, try to make this a one-score game. Handoff Drake May up the left side and taken down almost immediately by Mater Dei. So that will bring up third down once again. 3rd and 6 from the 19. Third down here, and it's electric. Knupp fails to draw the Knights offsides. Tanner Horl makes the play call. 7:14 to go, 3rd and 6 from the 19. High snapped it up. Quarterback keeper able to find a path. Rolls to the right. Still on his feet. Caden Knupp goes all the way. No flags on the play. Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. Quarterback keeper and a 19-yard touchdown for Caden Knupp and the Macomb Bombers. 21-13. Hayden Katz will come out, try to get PAT number 51. And a flag on the play. Offsides on Mater Dei. And Hayden Katz going to stay out there. Bombers going to still kick it. Lambert to hold, Katz to kick. This cuts the lead to 7. Snap, hold, kick on the way. Right through the middle. The Macomb Bombers within one score. 21-14. Back in this one after these messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Macomb. Your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Your future starts here at Spoon River College. With affordable tuition, flexible classes, and programs built for your goals, SRC helps you take the next step with confidence. Enroll today and join a community that supports your success. Spoon River College. Visit spoonrivercollege.edu or call 309-647-4645 to learn how to enroll today. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network.
We return in Breeze, Illinois, 21-14. The lead cut to 7. Macomb into the end zone off a quarterback keeper. Touchdown from Caden Knupp. Catch the kick away to the Mater Dei Knights. High flyer near the 30. And it'll be returned by the Mater Dei Knights. They'll be tripped up right at the 30-yard line. Dylan Sauter picks that one, 21-14. And new set here for the Mater Dei Knights. (21-14), one-score game, 1st and 10 from the 31. Hockbaum out there. He'll take the snap. 2 steps back. Pass is caught. Past the 40-yard line. Bomber defense will back him up. Bentley Nicklin on the receiving end. That will be good enough for a first down. So first down, Knights. 1st and 10 from the 42 now. 6.5 to play, 3rd quarter. Snap, back to throw, pass caught by Nicklin. Nicklin still on his feet, shuffling. Pile of Bombers able to make the stop. Cameron Keene in there on that one. Second and 12 upcoming from the 40. As we hit the 6-minute mark. One-score game here. It's going to be tight. 7-point lead for the Mater Knights. Snap to high bomb. Back to throw. Pass is caught near the Macomb sideline. And a couple of coaches saying incomplete. They'll say they'll say caught it. Nicklin on the catch. That'll be at the 47 now. Brings up 3rd down and 5 now at the 47-yard line. 5:25 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bomber D has to step up here. 2 stomps away from getting the ball back and a chance to tie this thing up. 3rd and 5 at the 47. Snap, quarterback keeper. Pass is caught midair. Bombers able to make the stop. Drew Watson there to bring down the Knights. Number 15, Brett Hillmans. And that brings up 4th down. So the Knights looking like they're going to kick it away here. 4:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bombers chance to get back on the offensive end and maybe tie this thing up heading into the 4th quarter. We have a nail-biter here in Breeze, Illinois. Knights back to kick it away here. 4.5 to play. High snap. Kick is up on the way. Going deep downfield near the 20. Takes a hop. And weird bounce again. Going to go out of bounds near the 20. Drew Watson was back to receive for the Macomb Bombers. New set of downs. Bombers a chance to get into the end zone and possibly tie this thing up at 21 apiece before the end of the 3rd quarter. First and 10 starting at the 20. 4:24 to play, 3rd quarter. Macomb trailing 21-14. Snapped it up. He'll hand it away to Drake May. May finds room towards the right. Still on his feet. Near the 30. Brought down by a pair of Knights. Brings up 2nd down. Ball at the 31. Up the left side for Havens, gives the Bombers a couple of yards as we hit the 3:37 mark. Going to be 2nd and 7 from about the 34. And what do we got? Cramp. And we have a player down on the field. Keep it out of the camera view. I think it's just a cramp. A couple players out there helping him out. 3:21 to go in this 3rd quarter. Upcoming 2nd down out of the injury timeout. So no timeout on the field, just player down on this one. Waiting 2nd down out of this. Just one of those cramping situations. Again, thanks for being with us tonight. 3-hour road trip back up towards Macomb and Bomber Country after this one gets over. But right now, 3:21 left in the 3rd quarter. And a 1-score game, just 7 points separating Macomb and Mater Dei. Carter Havens hops up and able to come off the sideline Should be all right. He'll have to come out for a play because he went down. Mark Kessler out there, athletic training staff. And he'll come to the sideline. So 2nd and 7 now from the 34, clock running. 3:17 to play for the Bombers on the offensive end. Snapped it up. Rolls to the right. Pass caught midair. Room to run. Bombers shuffling their way near the 50. Pass caught by Nolan Hogue. Big game Bill. He drives the Bombers near the 50. And it will bring up a new set of downs. First down, Macomb Bombers. First and 10 from the 48. .248 to go here. New set for the Macomb Bombers on offense. High snapped it up. Quarterback keeper shuffling his way up the middle and brought down quickly. Maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain as we hit the 2.5 minute mark. Floronks on the stop for Mater Dei. 3 yard gain, 2nd and 7 from the Mater Dei 49. 21-14, 2:08 to play. 2nd and 7 from the 49. Snapped it up, he'll fake the handoff. Drake May, the ball carrier, still on his feet, shuffling, passed and up to the 30. Flag down on the play, we'll check it. Drake May landing awkwardly, they'll help him up. And we have a Mater Dei player down on the Macomb sideline, slow to get up. And he's able to get up, just kind of limping. Might need a sub, we'll see. Holding on the Bombers is the penalty, and that will back things up on the Bombers' end. Chain gang looking to get set here. Officials will spot the ball at the 41. So replay first down, 1st and 10 Bombers from the Mater Dei 41. Under 2 minutes to play, 1:55 in quarter 3. Snapped it up, he will keep it. Rolling out to the right, still on his feet, past the 40. Flag on the play, still rolling past the 30. We'll check the flag. Back-to-back penalties. Would be a first down, we'll check the flag. Holding on the Bombers again. So back-to-back holding penalties on the Bombers, backing them up. So now we're going back to the 46. Try it again. It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Macomb Bombers with 1:37 to play in the 3rd quarter. Snapped and up, rolling to his right, looking. Pass is caught. Ball comes out loose, and they'll call it dead. Pass was dropped by Nolan Hogue at the 40. He went down, though. Play called dead, brings up 2nd and 15. So let's go 2nd and 15 once again for Macomb at the 46. .129 to play. 2nd and 15. Handoff to May. Driving up the middle near the 40, and he's brought down by a pile of Mater Dei players. Clock will keep rolling here. 1:17 to go. And it's 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 41. Third down here for the Macomb Bombers, needing a big play here. 10 on the play clock, 52-5 on the game clock. 3rd and 10 from the 41. Snapped it up. Quarterback keeper gets tripped up, finding a path. Still on his feet. Room to run. Breaks the tackle. 20, 15, and the Bombers downfield. We'll see where they spot it, but a big play from Caden Nupp. No flags on it. Bombers getting closer to maybe tying this thing up. And we have a pause on the field once again. Injured player. Looks like another cramping situation. We'll point the camera away. Just keep it there. And injury timeout on the field. 41-2 on the game clock. Upcoming 1st and 10 from the 19 after the break here. Caden Nupp, quarterback keeper, and finding some success on those plays tonight. Done it a couple of different times, and it's working. So we'll go back and prepare for the upcoming first down play. Officials will call and say, get everybody off the field. 1st and 10 upcoming at the 19 for the Macomb Bombers. A chance to get into the end zone and try to tie this thing up before the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're going to have a dandy on our hands if we're all tied heading to the 4th. Everybody heading back to the line. 41-2, and the clock will start rolling. 1st and 10 from the 19 for the Macomb Bomber offense. High snapped it up. He will hand it away, Drake May. May finding a run. Still on his feet. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. 1-point game. (21-20), and the Macomb Bombers into the end zone. Big play there from Drake May. 28.2 seconds left. Hayden Katz out there to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick on the way, right through the middle. We are tied at 28.2 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. At 21 apiece, we got a ball game, folks, on Macomb Fight On. And the Bombers come back from the halftime break being down 2 scores. And we're all tied at 21 apiece. Big offensive drive there. Bombers take their time with it. Quarterback keeper there gave Drake May the opportunity on the next play to get into the end zone and tie this thing up at 21 apiece. Hayden Katz out there to kick it in, punch it through. All 21 with under 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Hayden Katz back out there once again to kick this thing away to Mater Dei. Final 30 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Katz's kick is low. Takes 3 hops. Ball almost comes loose on the field. It's being returned by Sauter. Up, and he's brought down by the Bombers with 23-9 left in the 3rd quarter, and will transition on offense and defense. Big time comeback out of the locker room for Macomb. And now, more important than ever on the defensive end, to get some stops. So Mater Dei to the line here. 1st and 10 from the 32. 23-9 to go in the 3rd quarter. Hawkbaum takes a snap. He'll keep it. Up the middle he goes, and a pile of Bombers make the stop at the 35-yard line with 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Down to 10 seconds. I think that's going to be all she wrote in the 3rd quarter, and it will be. We head to the 4th quarter, all tied at 21 apiece. We will take a break. be back with the conclusion of Macomb and Mater Dei from Breeze, Illinois after these messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by
Protect what matters most with Pumo Insurance Agency. Serving Macomb since 1953, they offer auto, home, commercial, and even farm coverage. Visit them at 19 Eastside Square or call 309-833-4194. Pumo Insurance. Experience you can count on.
At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network.
Out of the break here, 21 all, 12 minutes to decide this thing. Macomb has not played an overtime game since Farmington of 2024 at Farmington. Breeze Mater Dei out of the gates, quarterback keeper up the field near the 45-yard line. And that will be good enough for a Mater Dei first down. So Mater Dei beginning their drive downfield, going to be a new set at the 44. 20 seconds into this fourth quarter, all tied up at 21 apiece. Snap to Macomb. He will hand it off. Bomber defense comes in, makes the quick stop. Pile of Bombers out there. Nolan Hogan on that tackle, as was Jeshua McPheeters. It ends up being a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 now from the 47. Receivers to the left and right. Quarterback keeper up the middle once again. And they'll get past the 50, just short of a Mater Dei first down. 10:45 to go. It's going to be third down. Third and 1 from the 47. 10:30 to play in the fourth quarter, all tied at 21 apiece. Low snap for the Mater Dei Knights. Room to run. Up the side of the field near the 30, brought down. That's Brockmeyer on the ball carry. And a huge first down for Mater Dei. Mater Dei first down. Getting closer to the end zone. Bomber defense is going to have to step up and make some stomps here. New set from the 27. 1st and 10, Knights. Quarterback keeper once again. Up the left side of the field. Room to run. No one able to make the stop. Drew Watson shoves him out of bounds. Macomb just short of the end zone. Almost a touchdown. Going to be 1st and goal. Knights into the red zone. First down. Knights trying to take the lead. First and goal, Knights, 10:15 to go, tied at 21 apiece. Quarterback keeper once again. Bombers come in from the back and make the stop. That is Will Thomas coming in and making the play there. 60 seconds. Another 60 seconds gone. 9:57 to play. 2nd and goal, Mater Dei. Mater Dei back to the line here. 9:47 to go. 21 all here in Breeze, Illinois. Quarterback keeper hops into the end zone. Touchdown, Mater Dei. Macomb quarterback keeper touchdown at the 9:38 mark. And it becomes a 6-point lead, 27 touchdown for the Mater Dei Knights. Knights will head out to kick the extra point. It is on the way, up and good. 28-21, one-score lead for the Mater Dei Knights after this message.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
$9:38 to play in this Week 5 contest. Back and forth, we went all night long. Macomb, a big comeback out of the locker room. And Mater Dei takes the first touchdown in the fourth quarter. Macomb going to have to answer if they want to taste it becoming playoff eligible tonight here in Week 5. 9:38 to play. Mater Dei to kick it away, and it will go deep downfield. To be returned by the Bombers' Cassidy Harrison. Harrison out there shuffling his feet and goes down by a pile of Mater Dei players. 9:31 to go here. Going to be 1st and 10, Bombers from the 20. Down 7 here in Week 5 of the IHSA football season. Big drive here for this Macomb offense. Starting at the 20-yard line. Snapped it up. He will hand it off. Drake May, the ball carrier, rolling to the right, still on his feet, shuffling. Big pile of Mater Dei players come in and make the stop. Officials call the play dead. So 2nd and 7 here shortly with 9 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Ball is at the 23. Snap to Nupp, and the officials call it dead. Flag on the play. Going to be a false start. On the Bombers, 5-yard penalty. And it will be 2nd and 12 from the 18. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. Nobody's used any in the second half thus far. So still those to work with when we get to those late clock situations down the stretch. 2nd and 12 from the 18 with 8.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Nupp takes the snap, looks, pass caught, downfield by Nolan Hogue. Still on his feet, near midfield, at the 50, 40, all the way downfield, and the Bombers enter scoring territory. Big play for big game Bill. Nolan Hogue takes the Bombers downfield. (28-21), Mater Dei up by 7. Bombers trying to answer their touchdown. 8:13 to play now. New set here, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Snapped it up, quick handoff, Drew Watson. Watson still on the rush. Rolling to his right, room to run. 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. Drew Watson takes it in for the Bombers score. 7:56 mark. 28-27, Mater Dei hanging on by 1. Cats to come out and kick the extra point to tie the game at 28. Snap, hold, kick, up, good. We're tied at 28. And we have a ball game. Tied at 28 with under 8 minutes to play, 7:56. We'll pause for a quick message after this.
When you trust your healthcare needs to MDH, you'll receive the highest quality, compassionate care from our nationally accredited medical departments and award-winning staff. We are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, providing exceptional care right here in Macomb. We also accept Aetna, HealthLink, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and most other insurance plans for your convenience. McDonough District Hospital, your regional healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome back to Breeze, Illinois. Tie ball game at 28, 7:56 left in the fourth quarter. Hayden Katz to kick it away to Mater Dei. Everybody full of adrenaline here. This one of the best games around tonight. Tied at 28. Here we go. So a false start. So everybody getting a little too excited on that one. That's going to be on Macomb, so that'll back things up. So here we go. $7:56 to play. Here comes the kick. Low kick, onside kick for the Bombers. Comes up midair. Close. Drew Watson, big hustle to get a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds at the last second. 1st and 10. Breeze Mater Dei. So the Mater Dei offense will make their way out on the field. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Knights. Spotted at the 49-yard line. Here we go. Everybody hang on with us. 1st and 10 Knights. Snap to Hochbaum. He will hand it off to the left. Goes Hillmans. Still on his feet. Drug out of bounds near the 40-yard line. 1st down, Breeze Mater Dei. $7:49 to go now and counting down to 7:45. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Bomber defense got to make some big plays here to hang on in this one. Mater Dei going downfield here quickly. 1st and 10 at the 41, 7.5 to play. Snap and handoff. Big stop there for the Macomb Bomber defense. Drake Tabor in on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Knights. Blaze in on that one as well. Blaze Howell. So 2nd and 12 from the 43. 7 minutes to go in the contest. Snap and quarterback keeper rolling to the right. Pass intercepted by the Macomb Bombers. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. No flags. End zone. Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. Big game, Bill. Touchdown, Nolan Hogue runs it back all the way, and the Macomb Bombers have taken the lead 34-28 with 6:40 to go in the contest. Big time interception there. Hogue able to run it back all the way. And Hayden Katz out to kick this for the Macomb Bombers. Kick is on the way. It is up right through the uprights. 35-28, Macomb Bombers with 6:40 left in the contest. Back after this on the BSN.
The MDH Community Pharmacy in Macomb is open 7 days a week, including extended hours on the weekdays for your convenience. Our team is available to answer questions about all your medications, and we offer free local home deliveries. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Medicare, and most insurance plans are accepted. McDonough District Hospital, your community healthcare partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Well, if you don't have adrenaline, then I guess Friday Night Lights just may not be for you. Macomb coming back and taking the lead. It's 35-28 Bombers off a Nolan Hogue pick six from midfield, runs it all the way back, end zone, touchdown Bombers. And Hayden Katz comes out to kick this one away. And I heard Dave Wilson say on the sideline, now what we got to do is go play some more defense. And he's exactly right. 6:40 to play. Katz to kick this away for the Macomb Bombers. And a flag on the play. Tanner Horl not happy. Penalty on Macomb. False start on the Bombers. So that's going to be on Jeshua McFeeters. And so that's going to back things up. Macomb going for the onside kick there. But now we'll be backed up here. So here we go. Take two. Katz to kick for the Bombers. Kick will be midfield. And Bomber defense coming in and makes the stop just past the 45-yard line near the 47. Out comes the modern-day offense, and here we go. 6:34 to play. Bombers 35, Modern Day 28. Six and a half to play here. 1st and 10, Modern Day from the 46. Snap to Hochbaum, low, looking downfield, big pass, and it is incomplete, intended for Hillman's downfield. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46. .6:29 to go. 2nd down here upcoming for Modern Day. Bombers clinging to a 35-28 lead here in the middle of the 4th quarter. Still a lengthy way to go. Got to be patient. 2nd and 10 at the 46 for the Knights. Snap to Hochbaum, quarterback keeper. Up the middle, brought down quickly at the center of the field. Drake May in on that one. Six minutes to play. 3rd and 5 from the 49. Bomber defense, big opportunity here. Snap, Hochbaum rolls to his right. Under pressure, pass downfield, incomplete. 4th down, but we have a flag on the field. Roughing the passer on the Bombers. And that will be good enough for a Modern Day 1st down, and those are just kind of those mental things. that you can't make those mistakes in that situation. So that'll move the ball downfield for Mater Dei. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 34. 5:50 to go in the contest. 1st down for Mater Dei. Macomb 35, Mater Dei 28. Hochbaum to take the snap. He'll hand it off up the left side of the field. Hillman's on it, brought down by the Bomber defense. Five and a half to play here, 35-28. Clock will keep rolling. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Mater Dei Knights to the line here. 5:15 to go. 2nd and 3 from the 27. Snap to Hochbaum. Keeps it under pressure. Tipped in midair. Pass is caught. Brought down by the Bombers closer to the goal line. 1st down, Mater Dei. Tanner Horl not pleased. Trying to communicate with the officials. And now Macomb AD Steve Horrell is chippy. Tanner Horrell telling him to back away, and he's still having words with the officials on field. Got to be careful there. Don't want to get the sideline penalized. 4:45 to go. Out to the right for the Mater Dei Knights. Bomber defense stepping in. And this is not good on the sideline here. Macomb's going to get a penalty if they're not careful here. Tanner Horrell's still out midfield chipping, and then you have more words coming from the back of the sideline. .438 to go here. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 4. 2nd and goal for Mater Dei. Snap. Quarterback keeper. And the Bombers make the stop just short of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down. Third and goal from the 1. 4:19 to go here. Big opportunities for the Bomber defense. Got to make the stops here. Show what you're made of. Third and goal from the 1. 3:55 to play in the 4th quarter. Snap to Hochbaum. Quarterback keeper. He is tackled. It's going to be close. Short. Bombers keep him out of the end zone. 4th down. Going to be 4th and 1 from the 1. In, close, touchdown, Mater Dei. .3:14 to go, and Mater Dei pulls within 1. Hochbaum, quarterback keeper, and he takes it in to cut the lead to 1. So Mater Dei lining up here shortly to kick the extra point. Try to tie this thing at 35. Bombers look to have the football with about 3 minutes to work with. 35-34. Snap, hold, kick on the way, up good. We're tied again at 35 with 3:14 to play in the 4th quarter. Back after this on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron L.B. Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today.
Fresh, local, and convenient. At Jackson Street Market, we've got everything you need. From the daily essentials and friendly service, stop in today and see why we're more than just a market. We're your neighborhood.
We return on the BSN. 3:14 to go. Here we go. We're tied at 35 apiece in Breeze, Illinois. Modern Day to kick it away here to the Bombers. Kick is deep downfield. Take one big hop. Bombers back to return. Cassidy Harrison will go down at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Bombers. Here we go. Hold your breath, everybody. 3:10 to play. Incredible ball game here tonight. Those who made the lengthy trip down have been treated to a dandy. 3:10 to go. All tied at 35. Big time football here in Breeze, Illinois. 1st and 10 Bombers at the 20. Snap to Nupp. He will hand off Drake May. May trying to find a path of some sort. Hops near the 25. Clock will keep rolling. 2:59 to play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Macomb Bombers from the 25-yard line with 2:50 to play in the contest. If you get down the field far enough, do you put in Hayden Katz to kick the game winner? It's been talked about all year long. Might see that tonight here in Breeze. 35 all, 2:35 to play. Quarterback keeper, Nupp, rolls to the right. And a pile of Knights make the stop to bring up 3rd down. And a flag on the play. Personal foul against Modern Day. So that'll move the football and give Macomb a 1st down. 2:24 left. $35 all, 2:23 left. 1st and 10 Bombers from the 38. Nupp hands it off. Drake May trying to find a path up the right side of the field. Breaks room to run. Still on his feet, shuffling just short of the 50-yard line midfield with 2:07 to play. Macomb does have all 3 timeouts remaining should they need to use them. And we're down to 2 minutes, the 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. Upcoming 1st and 10. No, 2nd down. 2nd down, rather. And 1 from the 48. 1:45 to go for the Bombers. Snapped it up. Quarterback handoff. Drake May. May shuffling his feet near the 40-yard line, short of it. And that will stop the clock. 1st down Bombers. Clock will start rolling again. 1:30 to go here. All tied at 35 apiece. 1:25 now. 1st and 10 Bombers at the 43-yard line. Driving downfield. Snapped it up. High snap. Pitch to Drew Watson. Watson trying to find a path to run. Still on his feet near the 30-yard line. Goes out of bounds, which will stop the clock at 1:14. Bombers keep moving themselves downfield. Going to be 2nd down for the Bombers here, and 1 from the 34. 1:14 to play in the contest. Second and 1 from the 34. Up the middle for the Bombers, and they're pushed back. That'll stop the clock. They got it. First down, Macomb Bombers. 1:06 to play. We're tied at 35. Clock will start rolling. 60 seconds to go here in Breeze, Illinois. Tied at 35. Snap to Nupp. He'll hand it away. Up the right side of the field, Drake May, the ball carrier, just past the 30-yard line. Do we have a timeout? Timeout. Macomb, they'll take their first one of the second half. We'll pause for one as well, try to catch our breath. Back after this, after the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course, WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today. Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information.
Here we go. 52 seconds left, all tied at 35. The ball game is on the line. 2nd and 6 from the 28-yard line for the Macomb Bomber offense. Snapped it up, high snap. He'll hand it to Drew Watson. Watson finds the path, and he's stopped by a pile of Mater Dei. Late shove there. Tanner Horl wants the timeout. Stop the clock at 39 seconds. And that will be his second of 3. So Tanner Horl in the huddle out there, as is Tim Dolan, J.D. Wilson, and in comes Luke Ladd. Dave Wilson on the sideline. Big chance to make a big play here. 39 seconds left in the contest. We're tied at 35. Out of the timeout, it's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 25-yard line for this Bomber offense. There is the Hells Bells. 3rd down. Here we go. 39 seconds to work with. 3rd and 3 from the 25 for the Bomber offense. High snapped it up. He'll give it to Drake May. May trying to break free, unable to do so. Stops the clock at 34-2. Bombers are going to keep on rolling here. Clock will start. 30 seconds left. First down for the Bombers. Snap. Room to run. Drake May on his feet. End zone. Touchdown. Macomb Bombers into the end zone. It's Drake May who plays the hero tonight and gives the Bombers the lead. 41-35 with 22-6 left in the ball game. Big time play from Drake May and Hayden Katz will look to come punch this through. Snap high kick though is up and it is good. 42-35 with 22. No good? They're going to say no good actually. To the right. So no good on that one. We can't see the edge of the goalpost from where we're stationed here. So it's got to be 41-35 with 22-6 left in the ball game. Okay. (41-35) Bombers off a Drake May touchdown. Hayden Katz to kick it away. 41-35, 22-6 left. Kick will go out of bounds just past the 40-yard line. No time off the clock. (41-35) Bombers. (22-6) left. Mater Dei breaks their huddle. 1st and 10. Officials are having some disagreements on where the ball's going to be at. They're going to spot it where? The 43. So 1st and 10 Mater Dei at the 43. 22-6 left in the contest. Snap to Hochbaum. Going to look downfield. Pass is caught. And a quick stop from the Bomber defense. Nicklin, the receiver for Mater Dei, stops the clock with 16.5 left. Timeout on the field. Called by Mater Dei. Yeah. (35-41). Bombers hanging on here. 16-5 left in the ball game. Dave Wilson talks to the Bomber defense. The last plays in the ball game. Here we go. 16-5 left. Snap to Hochbaum. Low snap. Bomber defense under pressure. Pass caught. Out of bounds near the 35-yard line with 12 seconds to play. .12 seconds to go. Mater Dei with 2 timeouts left. Macomb with 1 for the evening. 2nd down for the Knights. 12 seconds left. The game on the line here. Macomb trying to hang on, needing a big stop here in the last 12 seconds. Snap to Hochbaum. He will roll back with it under pressure. Rolling. Pass caught. Room to run for the Knights. Bomber defense rolling into scoring territory with 3.6 seconds left. First down, Knights. 3 seconds left. Timeout. Mater Dei, they'll use their second one of the night. .6 seconds left. This game has came down to the wire. Macomb going into the locker room at halftime, trailing 21-7, and has came back to take a 41-35 lead. 3.6 seconds left. First down, Mater Dei from the 11 out of the timeout with 3 seconds left. Going to likely be the last play of the ball game. Macomb defense just needs one more stop. Timeouts, both teams with 1 apiece. What a ball game tonight here in Breeze, Illinois. Here we go. This is it. The last play of the ball game. 3.6 seconds left. 41-35 Bombers. And Tanner Horl will take his final time out of the ball game. Try to see the formation, and that is the last one for the Bombers. Try to prolong this as long as we can now. Not that there's anybody having any adrenaline or anything, so let's keep this going a little longer. Take the timeouts. 3 seconds left. Gentleman in the press box says, I live right there. I wish I could say the same tonight. 41-35. Both teams preparing to break their huddle. Macomb out of timeouts. Mater Dei's got one should they need to use it. 3.6 left. Last play of the ball game. Are we going to go now? Bomber defense out to the line. Breeze offense out to the line as well. Final snap of the ball game. 1st and 10 from the 11 for the Mater Dei Knights. Snap to Hawkbaum. It is low. Looking. End zone. Pass is incomplete. It's no good. And the Macomb Bombers have defeated the Breeze Mater Dei Knights in a comeback for the ages. And the Macomb Bombers have their 4th 5-game winning streak to open a season in the last quarter century. 41-35, the final. And the celebration begins. A 200-mile trip back to Bomber Country, and the Macomb Bombers are 5-0. Thank you. And the celebration begins. What a ball game for the Macomb Bombers to come back down 2 scores at halftime, and they win it 41-35. And this will be a celebration on the bus ride home tonight. 41-35. We are going to pause to catch our breath. Tanner Horl is next on the postgame report after these messages. This is the BSN from Learfield.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by.
Looking for fitness, family fun, and community all in one place? The YMCA of McDonough County has it all. Swim, play, wellness for all ages. Visit 1400 East Calhoun Street or call them at 309-833-2129 to learn about membership information. Are you searching for a ride at the right price? Ron Elby Auto Sales in Macomb has quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even bad boy mowers. Visit them at 1525 East Jackson Street or call 309-836-3523. Ron Elby Auto Sales of Macomb.
You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Tee off at Harry Masato Golf Course. WIU's scenic public 18-hole gym in the Lemoyne River Valley. Play a challenging, gorgeous round today. Stop by 1215 Tower Road or call them at 309-298-3676 to book your tee time today.
At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb.
Life is always full of changes. Make sure you're covered. Abram Olson at Country Financial in Macomb is here to protect what matters most. Visit 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb or call him at 309-836-2885. Abram Olson at Country Financial.
Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
Big dreams start small. Compeer Financial is here to help them grow. From farm loans to home financing, our Macomb team has the tools to make it happen. Located at 2901 East Jackson Street in Macomb, or call them today at 309-833-2302. Compeer Financial of Macomb, your partner in growth.
Your future starts here at Spoon River College. With affordable tuition, flexible classes, and programs built for your goals, SRC helps you take the next step with confidence. Enroll today and join a community that supports your success. Spoon River College. Visit spoonrivercollege.edu or call 309-647-4645 to learn how to enroll today. Looking for your next ride? At Kunis Country of Macomb, we've got the selection, the service, and the savings you deserve.
We are back on the post-game report now with a very, very happy Macomb head coach Tanner Horl, and 200-mile trip down here, and we knew this would be a great opportunity to pick a big one up, and you guys do just that in dramatic fashion. And again, I've said this every week thus far. You just proud again, I'm sure.
Yeah, I say it every game. We're gonna get proud of these kids. There's no quit, no let up. Things look pretty bleak there for a little bit. We got to stop spotting modern day 14 points. But these kids didn't give up. At halftime we talked about we played the worst half we played all year, and they just never quit. And super proud of them.
Last play there, you called timeout on the defensive end, and it's Cameron Keene making the game-saving deflection there in the end zone. Big-time step up there.
Yeah, huge. He's not a sophomore anymore. He's played 5 varsity games now, so we're super proud of Cam. They were kind of picking on him there a little bit in the first half, but he got the last laugh at the end. Super proud.
5-0 for the fourth 5-game win streak to open a season in the last quarter century for the program. 2012, 2022, 2024, 2025. Can you put that into any words tonight, and you become playoff eligible once again in this decade?
We want 1-0 this week, right? That's what we talked about. We want 1-0 this week, and it's totaled up to 5. So really happy where we're at. It's nice to be playoff eligible, setting us up in a really good spot. But we still need to keep improving, and we got a big one next week.
Farmington coming in town next week. They were up at halftime pretty big over Knoxville. I think that two undefeated teams, I think it only sets up the matchup that everybody was kind of anticipating. Two teams that top of the conference, and you guys say every year you want to win a conference championship. Talk a little bit about what's coming up next week.
Setting up to be a lot like last year, right? 2 5-0 teams battling for a conference championship. Obviously, we got some big games after that still, but this is what you want, right? You want to put yourself in this position, and Farmington's got a great program. They do things really well over there, and they're going to be prepared and ready to give us our best shot, and we're going to give them their best shot.
I'm sure you maybe at halftime you might have anticipated maybe a more lengthy trip home than it already is, and I have a feeling that bus is going to be hopping on the way home.
Yeah, as I just said, it's going to be a lot more fun on this ride home than the last time we had this trip. But at halftime, we still felt pretty good. It was 14-7 with 25 seconds left. Probably the biggest thing that was hurting us was Kyler going down. Because I think if Kyler was still in there, it was probably a 14-7 game. And honestly, I called a terrible first drive, and probably should have scored on that drive. So we felt like that game was much closer than a 14-point game at half.
I've never been more happy to get home at 2 in the morning. Wouldn't want to do it any other way. Congratulations, Coach. Everybody is very proud. And I know this team had a lot of doubters coming into this year, being young and a little inexperienced in some positions. What can you say about this group and their maturity level through the first half of the season?
I think they keep trying to prove people wrong. It is what it is. Don't have high expectations on the outside, but on the inside, we knew what our goals were, and we're not going to shy away from those things, and we got a chance to go 1-0 again next week.
Coach, congratulations. Go catch your breath, and we'll see you on the charter bus for a great ride home. Congratulations.
Karaoke coming.
Yes. Congratulations. That's head coach Tanner Horl on the Bomber Sports Network post-game report. The Macomb Bombers come back from a 2-score deficit at the halftime break to win a 41-35 game against Bureau Valley tonight in the Macomb Bombers season. The Bombers are 5-0 on the year, and it is the 4th 5-game win streak to open a season in the last quarter century for the Macomb Bomber football program, with 5-0 starts in 2012, 2022, 2024, and now 2025. And now the Bombers are playoff eligible and will go into next week's game at 5-0 on the year against 5-0 Farmington for a showdown on homecoming. What a game tonight. Can't thank enough our sponsors Stacy Foxhall Allstate, Bedwell Tree Service, and Kunis Country of Macomb, those three, for helping make this trip possible for us to get down here and bring you this exclusive presentation of Macomb Bomber football tonight. This has been an incredible game tonight to watch unfold, and we can't thank you enough for all being with us tonight all night long. It's going to be a late night home, but it's going to be a celebration on that bus ride home tonight to Macomb, Illinois. Final count of this one, Macomb 41, Breeze Mater Dei 35. We let you know that this broadcast has been an exclusive presentation of the Bomber Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of the broadcast without the express written consent of the Bomber Sports Network is prohibited. Our sports director, Justice Keene, would like to thank John Fowler for filling in tonight on our camera duties and also our station engineer duties over the past few weeks. Can't thank them enough for all the work that they have put in over the last 2 weeks. So thanks to him tonight for doing the camera and our operations duties in the press box. Live from Mater Dei High School in Breeze, Illinois, the Macomb Bombers are 5-0 and undefeated heading into homecoming 2025 with a 41-35 victory over the Mater Dei Knights. For Justice Keene, John Fowler on the camera, so long from Mater Dei High School. We'll see you in homecoming in week number 6. Good night from Mater Dei High School.